This is why you can't find love. And of course, we're going to talk about how you can turn that around for yourself. I'm truly Eleanor, and I help women create loving and secure relationships based on trust in 6 months or less. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel for more love, dating, and relationship advice based on my 15 years of coaching women and my own personal transformation from being unhappily single and in and out of unhappy relationships to finally meet and marry the love of my life in my 40s. All right, let's get into this. This is really a video about why you can't find love and the frustrations around that and some of the things that you might be doing that are keeping you single and keeping you feeling, defeated, hopeless, or just feeling like you'll never find the one, or there's no one out there for you, or just a lot of, things that you're going around in circles and banging your head against the wall. So please like this video so more women can see this and also find love in their life if they haven't been able to. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is some of the ways that you are thinking of yourself. So in other words, you have a lot of insecurities that are keeping you stuck and going around in circles. This is also what I did for so many years. I was single for 10 years and in and out of unhappy relationships before that. So I understand being single and then not wanting to get into another bad relationship or unhealthy relationship and having some hesitation around that. So what are your insecurities and fears? This is the number one thing to think about. Are they keeping you from actually taking the actions you need to take and making the choices that are right for you? So do you have a very strong fear of rejection? Do you have a lot of insecurities, feeling like you're, too old or way too much, or you're not pretty enough, or you have, maybe you've had bad relationships in the past and you don't really know how to be in a healthy relationship. So you kind of feel too broken. So in other words, how many insecurities do you have, and what are these insecurities, and what are they making you feel and behave like on a day-to-day basis? Because someone, if they feel that they're too old to find love, or there's no one really out there for them, or if you feel like you can't handle rejection, or that, another person who abandons you is just going to set you over the edge, then you're not going to want to take any actions. You're going to be spinning around in circles, and you're going to do things that will sabotage the effort. And you may not see it now, but those beliefs are really creating the actions or the lack of action you're taking. So if you have really deep insecurities, or a lot of things that you feel are, you're too much, or you're not enough, or you're not lovable, or, you're too old, or you don't know how to be in a healthy relationship, all these things, then you're going to, make up stories or do what I did, where I was resistant to being on dating apps. I didn't want to be on the online dating apps. And I thought, oh, I'll just try to do it organically. And then I would go out and waste so much time because I would never find anyone I wanted to meet, or I would like someone and they wouldn't like me, or maybe I would like someone, but then they'd be in a relationship and they weren't single. So all of these things were happening. And then I became more and more defeated. And you see how you kind of complete the cycle and keep that self-fulfilling prophecy. So that's the number one thing I would say is, why can't you find love, is your insecurities are really taking over. And so what you need to do is deal with those insecurities, start processing those emotions, start really tapping into who you are and what your strengths are and what you bring to the table, and turning those things around for yourself so that they're not dictating what you are doing in your life. The insecurities, you've got to face them and go through them and process them to come out the other side with your gems of wisdom and, your self-confidence and self-awareness intact. And you'll be a more loving and available and magnetic type of person once you've moved through that process of diving into your insecurities. Number two is looking at your intuition. Are you listening to your intuition, or are you listening to your fears? So one of the reasons we can't find love is we're listening to the anxiety, we're listening to our mind, what's in our head, and we're not actually being guided and listening to our intuition. Or if you're hearing your intuition and you're getting these little nudges that are saying, you know, do this certain thing, or talk to this person, or go to this party, or go on this app, and you're not listening to it because you don't trust that voice, then you're going to be, again, backfiring and sabotaging yourself and going around in circles. So I want you to start thinking about when you've actually had these nudges and what a yes feels like in your body and what a no feels like in your body. I do go in depth into this in one of my videos where I talk about how to really hone in on your intuition and figure it out. Use that for dating. So that's a really great video to dive into after this. But basically you want to say, what is my intuition telling me, and make a decision and commit to yourself to start listening to it and trusting it. When you listen, maybe you don't trust it right now, but you've got to start listening to it and then build that relationship that you have with your intuition, because it's your guiding light. It is showing you and taking you towards your desires that you have and that you want to create for your life. So if you're not trusting your intuition, if you're not listening to it, and even worse, if you're going literally against it, then you're going to be going in the opposite direction. And this will keep you spinning your wheels and will be a huge reason why you can't find love. Or if you do get involved with someone, it's going to be the totally wrong person who's not right for you. So those are really the biggest things I want you to think about when you're asking yourself, why can't I find love? And instead of going into what's wrong with me and, oh, I have all of these things that are reasons why I can't have love, instead of doing that, look and ask yourself, what am I telling myself about who I am? How can I turn this around, dive into it, and find my inner self-confidence? And how can I connect into my heart and my intuition to help me to find love? So turn it around and start asking yourself, how can I find love? Instead of why can't I? So that's another great way to do it. Flip it all around, turn it upside down, inside out, start getting into your heart, what you want to create, your vision for yourself, your vision for your life, the lifestyle that you want, and hone in on that for finding love. And that's going to really turn things around for you and to help you along, and things that you can actually start doing today. So if you've liked this video, please like the video so other people can see it. And in the comments below, there's a link to my Facebook community where you will receive free coaching from me weekly and resources. And we have book clubs and all kinds of things going on. So if you're interested in that, I encourage you to join the Facebook group. Also, members of the group will have access to asking me questions, and I will actually create a video specifically for you and your question if you are a member of the group. So if you're interested in that, then I encourage you to hop on over and join us there, and subscribe for more true love and dating and relationship advice. And until next time, I'm truly Eleanor. Thank you for watching.